Hello everyone, Mystic here, and welcome back to Minecraft. Last time we made our house bigger, we got a pet, and in terms of food we have substantially increased, along with getting more resources. All good. We also was able to go to the Nether, and in there we got quite a bit of loot. So, like I said last time, we're going back into the mansion, and we're going to get what we rightfully deserve. There it is. Okay, that is great to get all these dark oak saplings. I'm not going to break all of these, because there's no point. We got farms here. Pumpkins and melons. Plus I heard, but I don't know if I'll see it, a villager. We got wheat around here. Might as well grab this actually. I also accidentally picked up some lily pads I noticed. Whoops. There's probably something in here. Yep. Bucket, a lead, music disc of 13. And I might as well take this rotten flesh, because if I can get myself a wolf, it'll be better to feed him the rotten flesh. Got ourselves some mushrooms, and a chest with nothing. Might as well grab some of these mushrooms. There we go. I'll be leaving those there because you could plausibly use this as a mushroom farm. In here is one of the few things that you can randomly locate, which are made of wool. Simply just a wool pile. Around here is a seemingly empty room with some rails and a pumpkin. And we're back at the entrance. Now onto the real floor. You could probably remember from last time, this was the floor that I was on prior. The one where I then had to evacuate. We're going to see if I can, for a change, not need to evacuate, as all the evokers should still be stuck. This time though I'm in full iron, as opposed to not full iron, and I have more resources with me. Here we go. There we go, I killed them. You might be questioning, why was it so easy to do that? Evokers are by far the weakest of every illager, and the weakest classified boss mob. Okay, I'm looking around just to make sure if there is anything on the top floor again. Had the wall statue of a cat. Aha! We got more Vindicators. If you're questioning why, to put it simply, a Woodland Mansion is a never-ending spawn for Vindicators. You could use this to an advantage, such as you can use it to gain infinite emeralds from fighting them. But you also have to keep in mind the issue of infinite Vindicators, as you can get zombies, skeletons, spiders, creepers, all the normal mobs in here as well. So once I've gotten what I want, which is constantly really just these books, which I believe that's all the books there are in this mansion. Yep, that looks to be everything. It's time to do the thing that I have to do now. If you don't want Vindicators to spawn anymore nearby, because of a mansion, there's only one way to do it. Destroy the mansion. So, it's time to burn down the mansion. Now we must run back home. You might not be able to quite see it yet, but it won't take long for it to be notable. As you can see, there are a few holes already in the mansion. So, yep, that's a spider right there. Okay, it's not going to prevent me from sleeping. And now I can kill it. You can see through some of the windows the fire that is spreading. So why wouldn't I use it for an emerald generator? As you've already seen in full iron armour, Vindicators deal 2.5 hearts. They're extremely strong. But, as a major positive, we now have tons of books. So I'm going to use this birchwood for a good use. Making bookshelves. If you're wondering why I'm making bookshelves, books and bookshelves are what you need for the enchantment table. You need a book itself to make it. And if you want to make the bookshelf stronger, or not the bookshelf, the enchantment table stronger, you need to use bookshelves. This is so then they can draw knowledge out of them. Okay. Well, we've done the main thing that I wanted to do, which is destroy the mansion, and acquire myself the 3, actually, totems of undying. For those that play Minecraft, they already know what these do. For those that don't, a totem of undying will prevent you from dying a single time for each one that you have. This means I can survive 3 fatal attacks, or 3 fatal falls, or anything that would potentially kill me. So, with the mansion beat, I'm going to do the next thing, which is I'm going to start continuing the upgrade of the house. Our first course of action is going to be dealing with the way that I'm going to sort out my windows. As you can already see, I have pillars of dark oak, but I need to get something in between. What's going to fit in here is going to be more dark oak, but not exactly the log. I'm going to need to make a new area, I believe, for dark oak to be grown, because, as you can guess, I have quite an overgrowth of oak. There we go. We have planted down all of the dark oak, and you might be questioning 2 things. 1, why is it in a 2x2? Second of all, why have I made sure that there is quite a bit of space between them all? To answer the first question, dark oak trees can only be grown in a 2x2 shape. This means that it is actually impossible to have a single wide dark oak tree. The second question might be, and this is honestly kind of nice to have as an answer, about their distance. All trees, except for normal oak, need to have at least 3 blocks of space between every tree. If they do not, then the tree won't grow. The only reason for oak trees being an exception is oak trees, they typically just grow in a mass amount anyway, no matter what biome. Henceforth, they kind of are the only tree that can be against the rules, due to just how populous they are in nature. There we go. Grown all our dark oak trees. I'm also going to grow a few of the oak trees that haven't grown yet. Okay, that one really does not want to grow. Oh, I accidentally did that, but I can show you this. Using bone meal and grass makes tall grass. If you want to understand why tall grass is even a thing, tall grass can actually be used to hide in from mobs. Mobs will have a harder time seeing you and henceforth can actually lose aggression towards you if you're just hiding away inside. Okay. While I'm thinking about sorting out all of the dark oak, I am equally thinking about potentially trying to carry on making more food and more bookshelves. Bookshelves are a lot more annoying to make though and populous due to either getting the books or getting the wood. I've got all the wood, my issue is the books. That is why I wanted to make a sugarcane farm. And hopefully a very powerful sugarcane farm, which it appears not to be. As every single book requires 3 pieces of paper, which need 3 sugarcane to make. The positive is, with the 3 sugarcane you make 3 pages on the spot. The difficulty is, all 3 pages are needed for a single book, and you need 3 books for 1 bookshelf. However, if you remember from a little bit ago, I did locate a village. So if I get to pull out my map, it would be, from what I remember, this direction. So later on I'm going to probably adventure over there, but first I'm going to use dark oak planks to build up the frame for where the windows of the first floor are going to go. And we're back. We've got ourselves a nice frame for where all the windows will be, and either there will be a 2x4 size, meaning 8, needed, a 3x2 for 6, and there are only 2 instances of a 2x2, which is by the front door. As well as, I know that the door here is a bit off, so I'm going to slightly alter this by doing a good old trick. If you have some slabs and you get some stairs, I'm going to use dark oak for these because I feel like dark oak would be the best idea when the frame is made out of this as well. And we simply come out here, And we break the main 4 bits. We then put slabs, like so. All we've got to do now is sort out our stairs, which is not going to be as nice because, well, every one of these is floating. There we go. Now we try to break away a path of sorts. Let me pull out the shovel actually, it'll make it much quicker. There we go. We're also going to break away a bit of the side. As we're not going to want it to be just dirt. We'll break those. Place it with some dark oak planks. To give the illusion that it becomes part of the frame. Then we simply get building like this. All I've got to do now is make a few more slabs, and then the entrance should look fairly complete. Just got to put away some of the random stuff I have. As if I had any more space. I'll probably make more chests. Make 12 should be enough slabs. In fact, it's probably more than enough. Let's see. I did accidentally misinterpret how the stairway was going to be built. Whoops. Well, no matter, let's pull out the axe. Let's break those down. That's a full block, that's a slab. That's... okay. I understand how it's built now. Had a bit of a building misinterpretation. But now, it can be built correct. There we go. As for this little bit right here, which is still dirt, I'm going to quickly turn this into slabs. And there we have it. A nice looking entrance into the house. I'm also going to quickly dump that sand, because I don't need it. So, we've built ourselves a bit more of the house. We've got the frame done. We've also now got a surplus of bookshelves. We've taken down the Woodland Mansion. I do believe it's still burning. It'll take a while for that to finish burning, trust me. The amount of times I've had to do that. Oop, I accidentally used some dark oak wood, but that's fine. We have quite a surplus of it. I'm going to say, honestly, it's going to be a bit of a shorter one, but once I've put away all this wood in one collective chest, yes, I'm going to now sort all the wood together, because going around into these chests for individual woods is kind of annoying. I'll also turn those logs into planks. Yep. There we go. So, I'm going to say this is good for the end of the episode. So, next time, I'm probably going to continue on with more of the house instead of anything else. And we're also going to go back to that village that we found over there. And we're going to pillage it for books. Because getting the books for the bookshelves is going to be extremely annoying and tiring. Trust me. The amount of times I've done this. It's kind of annoying. But once you get it done, it's good. I'm also just going to make one more chest to contain the enchantment table and stuff in, because then it's not as secluded in a cluster. Put those in there. Anything else I might see of value in there would be enchanted items, enchantment books, and honestly that would be all that's going in this chest with the enchantment table. Just the 2 enchanted swords, the enchanted axe, and the soul speed boots and book. I might also put the totems in there, because to a degree they're enchanted. They're enchanted to make you not die. But yeah. This is Mystic, and goodbye.